For those who have been stuck in a chronic pain for years, and it may feel like you are running out of options, but what if there is a simple yet profound way to shift your body and the nervous system? And in today's video, Max, a pain researcher from MIT, and I will dive into how play and curiosity will help reset your nervous system, reduce the pain, and open the door to more freedom in your body. And stick around until the end, where I will guide you through a simple movement practice to experience these ideas for yourself. So enjoy it.
What is play to you? First thing that comes to me is a child, right? And playing outside and playing tag or just running around. So that's the image of the play. No specific rules. It's more than just wandering around aimlessly too, right? There's something about curiosity and something about fun too. What do you think is the importance of curiosity when it comes to play?
Curiosity leads movement, right? For example, if I am in the woods exploring, there's really no specific thing that I'm looking for, but there's all kinds of things that I may discover along the way. I don't know what's in there for me. And so that really makes me want to move and explore.
Could I run by you what play looks like to a computational cognitive scientist? Yeah. How do we understand what organisms are doing when they're playing? It's kind of confusing if you see people working. They're always doing things with a goal in mind, right? You go to the well so that you can get water with a bucket and then you can use it to heat up. That's very clear. But then you see some organisms just running around and once they're done, it's not like they've done anything really. So what's really going on? One way of thinking about play is that it's about balancing uncertainty and surprise. Surprise is what happens when you have an expectation and then it's violated. So, I might be playing with this block and I'm moving it around. And the thing that adds an element of play is that I can be surprised because, when I tilted it, it fell off. And then there's also the importance of uncertainty. Like we don't always know what's going to happen in play. And if uncertainty is like the space or the situation, surprise is what happens in the exact interactions. If we go into an interaction, that is introducing a space where there's some uncertainty. I don't know exactly what you're going to say or what you're going to do. And that can lead to surprise. And so when you start to think about uncertainty and surprise as really important in play, then you can also start to make sense of how learning happens too. Because when a playful person goes and seeks out something that's unfamiliar, they're always kind of at the edge of what they know. One way of thinking about play is that you're choosing the surprises that push you forth just a little bit more, that make you grow.
Right.
So the play comes in when you start to change the rules a little bit and you start to just do a little thing where you're not sure what's going to happen. And then you end up learning something and then you learn something more and more and more. So this role of surprise and uncertainty is really, really, I think, important to understand play from this cognitive perspective.
Oh, that's interesting. Thank you.
An important part of play is imagination. Like you're engaging as young people, things can be so much more playful. When we're adults and we get put into a playground, what are we going to do here? This is boring. But kids seem to be able to make up these stories like the floor is lava, you can't step on the ground, or you are the monster and you're chasing us. And then suddenly they can transform these environments. When you try to bring in play to your work with people, how does that interact with imagination?
One of the favorite analogies is looking at the trees outside anywhere. As the wind blows, all the branches, the leaves, the tree responds and moves, but in a way that it involves the home, right? having that clear image of something like that, and trying to start to play with ways of moving their bodies, I think that is really helpful. If you ever play with the slinky is an object that has the capability to move and change the shape in all different directions, right? It can move. Imagine that potential. It's actually the body could move in that such a way, in a three-dimensional way, including your neck, right? The image of the neck, maybe that it's a stick or a rod. That's what it feels like. And then including all the other parts, not only your neck, cervical spine, but also your thoracic and lumbar spine, and then the other parts, such as the ribs, have a capability to move and change the shape, right, in all different directions. So it's showing that if you have a slinky, then you can actually move the slinky, and then you can actually see that and have that. Just visualize your neck, visualize your body as such, right? And then you can start to experience your body, and starts to change the image about your body, about your neck, changing your relationship with your neck, with your whole entire body.
So for example, say my neck is stiff, and if you ask me to describe it, it feels like it's a metal pole that's just going straight up. How would you use an image or start to bring more ease to that?
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, let's do a very short, easy one. So the neck, you can use your own hands and touch your neck. You can do with your eyes closed, might be helpful. And so you can really, with your own hands, and feel your neck very lightly and gently, as if you are exploring a new place, like a woods or some place you've never been to. This is your body, but you don't really know what your body is. So that you are really exploring with curiosity and touching different parts of your neck, so that you are starting to form the image of your neck, right? And then you can also now start to move your hands and touch your collarbone on each side. You then feel your collarbone, touch it very gently and lightly. And in your mind's eyes, inform the image that it's actually this collarbone. These collarbones are somehow connected in the part of your neck that can actually move in the different directions as well. And then slide your hands, and then now you can touch your breastbone, your sternum. Top part, you feel it, and how the sternum articulates with your collarbones on either side. And then you can slide your fingers down to the bottom of your sternum to feel the sternum. So that's very interesting. Has a very different, interesting shape. And then you can touch that ribs that is attached to your sternum, right? So there are many bones, there are many articulations. So leave your hands on your sternum. And if you move your sternum, for example, move your sternums in the sideways a little bit, right? So going side to side, like so. Then as you move your sternum, and notice how actually not only you're moving your sternum, but you are moving your ribs, you're moving your spine. Your body will begin to respond to your sternum, just you moving your sternum side to side, right? Including your neck and including your head as well. And now, you slide your sternum, if you slide your fingers down to your bottom of your sternum, and very gently, you move your sternum backward directions. Yeah. And notice how your neck and the head also begin to move. Your head is beginning to lower itself. And then as you begin to now move your sternum a little bit more forward, upward directions. And then your head, your neck can begin to respond. Right? So with your gentle hand and moving your sternum in a circular directions, like clockwise or counterclockwise, either way, like a stirring the pot, with your sternum, and allowing your neck and then head to respond to your sternum with the quality of like a slinky, that it has ability to move very smoothly in a three-dimensional way and change the direction of the circle. So you may have had image of your neck as such that neck is like a stiff rod or stick. But instead, now the image of the neck in your body is more like a slinky. It's becoming a little more suppleness and a softness. And now, after you have done that, a little bit of exploration, and then you can move your head, turn your head side to side, move your head up and down, and notice the quality of the movement has changed. You feel a little bit more softness, more fluidity in your neck movements. So how does that feel for you?
Like a slinky.
Like a slinky, right? So it's that image, I think, that is really helpful to have that image of object like a slinky that can actually move in that way. And then you move that image as you explore the movements with a very gentle approach. And then actually you can start to sense that my neck can move in the directions that I didn't even think it could move. And then movement quality changes, then you feel it feels much easier to move your neck than your head.
I hope today's exploration of play and curiosity helps shift how you approach your body and the movement. And remember, it's not about pushing through the pain or fixing or correcting your body structure. The key is to invite more curiosity and more playfulness back into your movement practice. If you'd like to find more resources on the pain science, and be sure to check out Max's website and the link in the description below. If this approach resonates with you, imagine what is possible when you explore this approach more deeply. I dive into these ideas in my free masterclass. It's a great next step if you are curious about breaking your vicious cycle and then moving with ease again. If you found this video helpful, and please like the video and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below how this felt for you. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.